This is Joe Delio from the Palo Alto Networks community team bringing you a Palo Alto Networks video tutorial. In today's video tutorial, I'll be talking with you about Wildfire and what it is. What you'll learn from this video tutorial: what is Wildfire, ways to deploy Wildfire, Wildfire concepts, and Wildfire subscription requirements. So firstly, what is Wildfire? Wildfire provides detection and prevention of zero-day malware using a combination of malware sandboxing, signature-based detection, and blocking of malware. Wildfire extends the capabilities of Palo Alto Networks' next-generation firewalls to identify and block targeted and unknown malware. Next, let's look at a high-level Wildfire decision workflow. Depending on how you configure your firewall policy, how it can forward files to the Wildfire cloud to analyze them, how it determines if something is a malware or a virus or a malicious program, it places these files in a virtual sandbox. It looks for any behavior, whether it's trying to transmit sensitive data off of the network, if it's exhibiting any command and control communication, or if it's attempting to download any additional malware. It observes and detects over 100 malicious behaviors to identify the malware. After it makes a decision, it will add to the threat signature research database. It then adds it to the pattern database, then to the single pass pattern match, and then the report and enforce your security policy. Next, on to the different ways you can deploy Wildfire. You can do it in a Wildfire public cloud, a private cloud, or you can have a Wildfire hybrid cloud. In a public cloud deployment, Palo Alto Networks Firewall forwards the files to a hosted Wildfire environment that Palo Alto Networks owns and maintains. As Wildfire detects new malware, it generates new signatures within 15 to 30 minutes. Firewalls equipped with a Wildfire subscription can receive the new signatures within 15 minutes. Firewalls with a normal threat prevention subscription will receive the new signatures within the next antivirus signature update, which is traditionally within 24 to 48 hours. In a Palo Alto Networks private cloud deployment, Palo Alto Networks firewalls forward files to a Wildfire 500 appliance that is located on your corporate network being used to host a private cloud analysis. The Wildfire private cloud hosting on a local Wildfire 500 appliance can receive and analyze files up to 100 different Palo Alto Networks firewalls. With the local sandboxing of malware provided by the Wildfire private cloud, benign or grayware files never leave your network. In a hybrid cloud deployment, a single firewall can forward certain samples to the Wildfire public cloud and other samples to a Wildfire private cloud hosted by a Wildfire 500 WF500 appliance. Configure the settings on the firewall to forward files to a Wildfire analysis location, either a public cloud or a private cloud, based on the file type, application, and transmission direction of the file, either uploaded or downloaded. Now on to some Wildfire concepts. We'll be talking about virtual sandbox, verdicts, file type analysis, email link analysis, and then lastly signatures. We can start off with the virtual sandbox. Wildfire executes suspect files it receives in a virtual environment and observes the file's behavior for signs of malicious activities, such as changes to browser security settings, injection of code into other processes, modification of the files in the Windows system folder, or domains that the sample attempted to access. The Wildfire public cloud also analyzes files across application versions in order to identify malware intended to uniquely target specific versions of client applications. The Wildfire private cloud does not support multi-version analysis and does not analyze application-specific files are analyzed across several versions of the application. When the Wildfire engine completes the file analysis, it generates a